Hello, good evening, welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, on the panel. A very happy Bridgeman and a ecstatic JFK. Evening, gents.
Evening, Ox here. Evening, Bridgeman.
Well, can I say a big good evening to you two guys in the panel? Huge good evening to the guys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans happy as hell tonight, listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. So what do you think, Jimmy? What do you think of the game tonight, pal?
As good as we were on Sunday, Bridge. As good as we were tonight. JFK.
Sorry, mate, what did you say there?
As poor as we were on Sunday, we were as good tonight. We were excellent tonight.
Oh, without a doubt, mate. Without a doubt. Couldn't have put it better myself. That was a fantastic performance tonight. You know, I know we were all kind of apprehensive. That is the best word I could use for last night. But to a man, they stuck to their job. You're right. That's a great way to put it, mate. As poor as we were on Sunday, but we were brilliant tonight, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
I thought we were the best team. I thought we were the best team. Not by much, but I thought we were the piece. We were the best team, played the best football. Yeah, they hit the bar, so did we. They had won with, obviously McGregor made the saves. They had a great save as well after Morelos. But I thought we were the piece. We edged it. I really did.
Oh, I'd agree with that. I can't disagree with that assessment. Watching it there, we were all the same here. Thinking we could win this. Obviously, a fantastic save by the goalkeeper for Fred Cedar, but some of the football we played was absolutely fantastic to watch. You know, and it was absolutely wonderful, wonderful performance. So happy, mate.
And Mr. Gerrard, he did pull a rabbit out the hat. It wasn't Edmondson, it wasn't Katic, it was Brandon Barker. We never seen that coming, Bridge.
We did not, and I thought I'd been saying that a couple of weeks ago. I wish he would get. I hope he gets fit because I quite liked him and he's quite good. He ran his heart out tonight. Absolutely ran himself into the ground tonight. Superb performance, really and truly. Can I talk about anyone else, or you want to wait to go through them?
Listen, Bridge, you can talk about anything you want.
Okay, but it's only about our game. I was going to say that I thought Mr. Helander, seriously, I thought Helander was outstanding tonight. Really and truly.
His experience, Bridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And he worked really well on the left with Borna Barisic. I thought he had a superb game as well. And then closely followed by Goldson. And, of course, Morelos. And then your midfield, just brilliant.
I'll tell you what, obviously Ryan Jack made a mistake when they scored, but it was still some finish. No taken away for the boy. What a hit. Yeah. But their goal faded in to insignificance. What a goal we scored, JFK.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball that Barisic put there is, I would term as a devil ball. Nobody can get that ball when it comes into that area. It's a no man's land. It's the goalkeeper doesn't know what to do. Defence is lost, and Alfredo just didn't last shoot. A nice wee touch to bury it in the pokey. Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely
beautiful goal.
Jimmy, it was right back for you, in the middle of our half.
Yeah.
Somebody played the ball up, and we did a wee round the corner one to Barisic. And Barisic ran about 20-25 yards and smash her across it. Wow. Didn't Morelos just control it? You could see the cash register ringing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Barisic, best game for our team tonight. I really did.
Indeed, pal. Indeed.
Anyway, listen, but I think we're going to get a lot of reaction tonight, JFK, so if people want to join us, what's the number?
The number is 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. We were brought in the call by the one and only Old School Blue, who's been shadowed by Blue Blood tonight, Bridgeman.
Yeah, Blue Blood going to do very well there. We don't want him to speak because you're not a very good speaker. So, what do they call him? The technical team.
Another sick line in JFK.
Well, you never know.
I love to see boys with Gallus.
There's a lot of Gallus out there, right?
Greatest Gallus a lot was Jim Baxter.
Another sick line for Fox.
What's happening is
I'm not one for somebody David get these nails done and his teeth.
Is that?
I don't know what's happened.
There's something no right there. I mean, last night it was pins in his nose and his bum. Now it's his teeth and his fingernails.
Well, I think he was biting his fingernails because he was nervous, but he got them done in the end. I must admit, a lovely shade of blue they were, his new nails.
All right. Will we get to see these fingernails at the weekend?
Well, I don't think they stayed on. That was the trouble. So when he was biting them,
all right,
you can imagine. So hopefully he's all right. So somebody was coming and patting him on the back. Anyway, what a performance! What a result! I think we've been joined by Albert. Evening, Albert.
Evening, Ox. Evening, Jimmy. Bridge.
Evening, Albert.
Hi, Albert.
Did you enjoy that?
Thoroughly.
Oh, just great.
That was
lifted your spirits. Do
you know what helped as well, Albert? It was a real game of football. There was two teams trying to win it. There wasn't 10 men behind the ball. There was, you know.
Aye, it was one of the games that you thoroughly enjoyed. You're sitting there going, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It was two teams, as you say, were trying to go for it. Some of your boys, I mean, there wasn't a failure tonight, but some of your boys played their best game in the Rangers shirt tonight. You've just mentioned Barisic. I think Helander had a great game tonight. I think he came of age tonight as well. I still think he's slow, but he's got some positional sense and he can read a game really, really well. But it wasn't a failure tonight. That was fantastic. I know I was concerned and wasn't balling, but the result, as I say to you, as soon as that whistle goes, all bells right up there and amongst it, you know what I mean? Yeah. And take my hat after him. Gerrard asked for a reaction, and he definitely got a reaction tonight. That's a proper reaction.
All right then, listen, get yourself some mute, and we'll hear through your manager, Steven Gerrard, MBE.
I'm very proud of the players. I thought the performance was outstanding. We at least deserve to take a point out of that game. I thought our structure and our organisation was brilliant, so I need to pay my respects to all my staff that have worked so hard to do that this week, but even more so to the players because they've gone out and they've all maxed out in and out of possession. They've carried the game plan out really, really well, and I think that's the level that we need to try and bottle and find. Certainly, if we want to get out of this group, that performance gets us something a fine order. If we can match that, and then the home games are going to be very important. So I'm sitting here very satisfied.
The manager, it must be nice to see such a well-knocked goal as well.
Yeah, but the players deserve the credit for that. It was a fantastic cross, and Buff's composure and finish was world class. I don't know how long you've got, but I can mention all my players tonight. I thought Philip Hollander arrived tonight. I thought he showed the reason why we've got so much faith in him and why we paid the money for him. It was a performance full of composure and experience, where to be positionally, how to follow runners, how to be switched on, how to manage a game. Thought Connor backed them up. Stephen Davis again, superb. Glenn Kamara, superb. Ryan Jack, first game back after injury. Across the board, some really, really strong performances today.
Do you think there's something else, Stephen, in terms of strikers at this level within the competition?
Well, it's so early in the competition to be comparing him to other strikers and where does he rate in the competition, but I think tonight you see the importance he is to me, to Rangers. It doesn't really matter the stage or the opposition. He's always a threat. He's always lively, and it's the reason why there's so much fuss and so much talking about Alfredo and why he's linked with so many teams is because he's an outstanding footballer. And tonight again, he showed the reason why we have to keep him here, because for us to be successful moving forward, he's a key component.
He's up against Pepe, a defender with tremendous reputation. We gave him a torrid thing.
Yeah, I think he was a constant nuisance. His hold-up play was good. His switch of plays were good. He always attacks the sticks in terms of being in the right place. He could have scored another header. He could have Could have got himself a brace tonight. But I think it's an injustice just to talk about one or two of my players. There needs to be accolades for the whole team. They were all outstanding. I'm so proud of them all.
Stephen, it's a fantastic point. Do you feel now that with 2 home games to come, you win those 2 home games? Will you make it?
I think if we can find that level of performance, we'll have a right good chance. I'm not going to get carried away here because they're 3 very difficult games. But that is a big point. I think speaking to you last night, you knew how important I felt it was to take something from this game. Some draws feel like defeats, like the weekend, because we never done ourselves justice. We wasn't Rangers at the weekend. But some points feel more important than just a point because the performance is there and the level's there. And I have no doubt if we can find that level on 3 occasions, I'll be very surprised if we don't get out.
Stephen, at the equaliser, a few of your players seemed quite angry at sort of comments from the stand and things maybe raining down the pitch. Did you clarify what happened there?
What's being said from the crowd?
Yeah.
I was 150 yards away. My ears are decent, but they're not that good.
It was just if Connor had mentioned anything.
No one's mentioned anything to me. No one's mentioned anything.
Stephen, the performance second half, and in particular the way that you dominated the ball, dominated possession, what does that do for the confidence, not just for the return leg, but also going forward in European competition against the very best?
Yeah, I thought at times we showed real bravery. I mentioned it before the game that we can't just have a structure and wait and sit back and then keep giving the ball away. I think at times we were guilty in the first half of giving it straight back after working so hard to get it, but we showed real good possession skills, getting to 5, getting to 10 passes and then playing out of their counter press, and then the space was on the sides. I thought James had some real good openings down the right, Bonner even more so. I thought he had the freedom on the left side because they become very narrow in the final third from all the evidence we'd seen. So the players have listened and reacted since Hearts, and they deserve all the credit for getting into the structure, working ever so hard to be hard to play against, but having the bravery when we win it back to real go and hurt Porto, and I think we did at times. And if we'd have conceded late, which was the only real scary moment, if we'd have conceded, I think it'd have been very cruel on the team.
I know it was a brilliant strike for the Porto goal, but is there maybe a bit of frustration there that it was another individual error that's led to a goal conceded?
Yeah, of course. I think you've got to hold your hand up for the strike. It was a world-class strike. I don't think any keeper's saving that one. But again, it came from us. And that's another pleasing factor in a strange way, because if we can eradicate mistakes, teams even at this level who have got endless money to spend, who've been together for years, who've got Champions League experience, they're not killing us. They're not killing us with the ball, so it's a real positive that we can mix it with some fantastic teams. We proved it last year on the odd occasions, but we fell short in terms of getting out the group. I think that was our best performance in Europe for large parts. And then, as I say, if we can find that consistently, we'll push this group right to the wire. If we can, go and find our performance again against Porto, we'll make it really uncomfortable for them. And then we need to go and try and find something similar away in Feyenoord and take something, and then it'll be all to play for. And if we've got the opportunity to go toe-to-toe with young boys in the last game, that's very exciting.
Okay. Stephen, some of us have seen Rangers under you over the last 2 years in all your European away games. You see, for large parts, this was your best European display.
Yeah.
Would you go further? Was this your best
Possibly.
away display?
Possibly. Well, let's put it this way. I think if we took our chance, maybe Alfredo scores the header and I'm sitting here 2-1, for sure it'd be the best. But I just don't want to be sitting here as the Rangers manager and saying it's our best performance and we're only taking a point away, because we have to remember we're Rangers and we come here to try and win the game. And I don't think anyone can go against us taking at least a point away from here. And the players deserve a lot of credit for that.
Well, thanks for that, old school. Bridgman.
Oh, isn't he just wonderful to listen to? And he doesn't handle himself well, and you still getting idiots asking idiotic questions. And really and truly, that was a fantastic result for us tonight. Really good score, considering we came from behind, and we could have got, as you said earlier, we could have got another goal. But they were a good team. We were a good team. We played very well on tonight. And I think I heard you saying earlier on, Oxdale, you reckoned that maybe Rangers were slightly the better team in the night, and I can't take that away from you. I have to agree. But these reporters really, really need to stop asking stupid questions. They really do. The manager's done well. Well done to the manager.
They're always looking for negatives. They're not happy to kill Scottish football, but that's another story. They're talking themselves out of a job. But let's forget about them and go for the positives, GFK.
Yeah, the manager spoke very eloquently again, and they were trying to put words in his mouth, but that's not going to happen with Stevie G. It was a fantastic performance, and everybody out there looking at us the night, we will get the plaudits for most, but we know we will not get the plaudits. A wee statistic, the Porto are worth in the region of £260 million. They've won the Champions League twice, they've won the Europa League twice, and the Super Cup. Alfredo scored against them tonight, but it'll still be rubbish according to everybody else because scored against the puddle drinkers. And that journalist asked a stupid question. Why not ask a football question instead of asking about things getting thrown onto the park? But the gaffer dealt with it as usual in his competent way, and I could listen to him all night, as I said before, Oxshire. So, brilliant presser again.
I think he calls the game win or lose, draw. I think he calls it very fair, Albert. I really do. I think Stevie Gerrard's very fair.
Absolutely, mate. I mean, if they would ask, as Bridge says, don't ask some stupid questions, ask some decent questions, they would have some fantastic articles to write about football. No, I mean, instead of this hidden agenda they seem to have against Rangers. I mean, the one about, do you think that's your best result? His answer to that was spot on. We're Glasgow Rangers. I'm not going to sit here and say it's my best result or Rangers' best result was a draw. We came for a victory. And we're coming to push on. These people keep wallowing in this old inferior complex in Europe. Steven Gerrard's a world-class player, played at the highest level, won at the highest level. He doesn't expect us to run about and cheer celebrate what it's a draw, great result, but it's no the best result ever. There's more to come for the team, that's what he's trying to tell them, more to come for the club. We're big club going places that these people don't seem to realise, and stop asking the stupidest questions. But he's a fantastic speaker, he really is.
We'll be joined with Smurf. Evening, Smurf.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Smurf.
Hi, good evening, Bruce.
How you doing, pal? All right?
Good. Aye, good.
Yeah.
Just brilliant. I think that daftest question was that. I think the daftest question was the one about, how Alfie rates against the other strikers. The guy's the top scorer in that Europa League.
Aye.
I think it was a ridiculous question to ask the manager. Ridiculous question.
He's scored 14 goals in 2 seasons for Rangers. He's 2/3 of the way to Alan McCoy's record, equaling it.
And that was a fantastic goal, right? What a move and what a goal, Smurf.
Oh, brilliant! What a ball for Barisic. Unbelievable. It's like watching a different guy, isn't it, for last season?
And the ball to Barisic as well, Smurf.
Oh, yes.
Weekend. Fantastic ball. Absolutely brilliant.
I know you're sitting there going, was that the same team that was playing Hearts at the weekend?
Yeah, OG was. Yeah.
Bridge, that ball for Barisic was first time as well. He never even
I'm saying, that was
first time.
That was a wee round the corner one. Bump, there you go. What a set of skills. What? Basically from our area, the top end of our area. Lovely pass up there, bang, here you go. Go for it. Whoa.
And it turns out that arguably that wasn't his best ball of the night. The one he put in for the cross might have been even better.
Indeed. And can I just say, guys, I'm not. I take my hat off to Barris, to Tav, because Tav's battled through, having a couple of really bad nightmares and started off quite shaky tonight. But I thought he gathered himself well and you saw near getting close to the end, started putting telling balls in, you know. So I'm very pleased for him. Very pleased for him. Trying to get his game back. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, as much as I thought Tav was at fault for the 3 goals we lost, 2 against Young Boys, and obviously the one on Saturday, and I thought Sunday. I thought he was awful on Sunday, but he never hides.
That's true.
He never hides. Whether you like Tav or you don't, you can't accuse him of hiding. Talking about people who never hide. We've been joined by a couple. One's young, one's not so young. Stardug Fox joined us. Evening, Stardug. If you don't mind, I'll take Fox, and then he's going to carry on with the technicals. Evening, Fox, Mucker.
Hi, Fox. Hi, Stardug.
Good evening, guys.
Give us your thoughts, Mr. Fox.
I thought that was an absolutely tremendous display for every one of our team. I thought we bossed the game when we scored to probably about 75 minutes. We totally controlled the game. Stephen Davis, Ryan Jack, and ably assisted by Glenn Kamara. I thought the defence was rock solid. And Alfie up front, assisted by Kent and Brandon Barker, who really surprised me with his energy, and he got himself about the park. I was really pleased with him. A thoroughly professional job away from home to a team that were quarter-finalists in the Champions League last year, and at no time were we looking like a Scottish side that hadn't done anything for years. We were absolutely tremendous.
Starter, and you comment?
Great result, mate. Absolutely great result. I thought to a man we were, as Fox said, we were just terrific tonight. I think it's a positive result. The group's still wide open, and there are 2 games to go at Ibrox. Back on the positive side again, mate, and it's a great result. I thought we outplayed them at times as well. I really did, and if Morelos had put that header away, oh my God, man, I'd have went crazy. What a goal that would have been, because Barisic, his balls were brilliant tonight, do you not think? I thought his balls were absolutely brilliant tonight.
Verging on man of the match tonight, you know, verging on man of the match.
Best game in the
Alfie takes it for me.
Sorry?
Aye, Stardog, see the quality of boys that he was putting in tonight. The quality of boys he was putting, that's the player that played against us. That was the quality of boys he was putting in against us. That is the man.
Mm-hmm. And you know what the manager says about Big Helander? He's arrived. So I think he was very impressed by him. And I was as well. Superb.
He looks like an experienced pro. Who knows all about experienced pro? Smurf.
Aye, brilliant. He was great tonight. And he's giving himself a headache. I know he does the sort of horses for courses thing, you know. In the league, you might change it depending on where you're playing, bring Katic in or whatever. But on that performance, I don't know how you can leave Helander out now.
He's got to be. I've been saying it for a long time. Helander is the best centre half we're going to have. I'll tell you now, the best centre half. He's a quality player.
Absolutely phenomenal tonight. I think we were unlucky. You know, you're sitting there before the game. You think they'll take a draw. See it there at the death. Dare I say it? I think we could have nicked it. I think, you know, nobody could have complained if we'd have walked away with having won the game, you know.
Aye, I wouldn't argue with that, mate. I thought we were really good at times. I thought we kept the ball as well as I've possibly ever seen Rangers do against a top-class European side. All there.
Aye, the combinations were excellent. The wee triangles. The actual getting into space, I was impressed with tonight. See, like say, when somebody was on the ball, one of the players, or Jack or whoever it is, getting into the right space to take the ball off and between players. It was fantastic. And I don't care what anybody says, we played the better football tonight. There's no doubt about it, we played the better football. Now, if we're capable of playing against that side like that, we're capable of playing that football against anybody. And if we play that type of football and at that standard in Scotland, we'll win the league with that football. No Sunday's football, that football.
You're here.
Here, Albert, here.
I think, mate, getting that goal just before half time, I mean, we came out and we were so brave on the ball in the second half, and we were so unlucky not to get that second goal. I did think, I mean, for the 60th minute right through to the 80th minute, we were out playing them. They really didn't have anything that was bothering us. I thought maybe towards the end of the game, McGregor had two absolutely great saves, so he did. But you just expect that of him at this point. I just think, mate, the group's wide open now, innit? I mean, it has been my 3 matches in, and still nobody's any of the wiser who's going to finish top. And we've got 2 home games. I just think, take a man, we were absolutely brilliant tonight. I thought he got the tactics right. I mean, I like how Steven Gerrard, he doesn't, like, I was on last night and I was saying I was a bit concerned. I like how Steven Gerrard doesn't worry about what they're going to do to us. He looks at what we can do to them and he exposes them for that. I thought Barisic did have the full left-hand side to himself tonight, mate, and we exposed them. And I thought some of the balls he was whipping in were just first class, so they really were.
Confidence playing beside Helander was quite tremendous for him. I thought he had a tremendous game with Helander.
That one, the two having 2 left-footed players there is a big difference.
Oh, it makes a hell of a difference. You know, I've been trying to say it for a long time. Look, the manager's got to pick what the manager wants to pick. He sees it tonight. Oh, by the way, we don't know if Helander's going to come out next week and no be so good, whatever. But the manager's got to do the picking, and he picked tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. By the way, can I just say a big shout out to McGregor? He's not been mentioned yet. I thought McGregor brought off a couple of nice saves at the end there. Really brilliant stuff.
JFT mentioned them right at the start, didn't you, JFT?
It did, mate, aye.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy, I never heard it, pal. I do apologise.
Listen, you've got to realise...
I just mentioned them there and all.
Listen, the megastar only listens to himself.
No, well, if you guys mentioned them, well done, because I thought it had a smashing game tonight, and Marshall did the defence quite well. Yeah. And for me, those saves at the end, obviously it saved us as well. Brilliant stuff.
Albert's just a superstar. Bridge is a megastar. That's the difference.
Megastar.
I mean, Helander, he obviously played Helander tonight for the experience he's got. And
showed it, didn't he, Jimmy?
Oh, it did really show it. It showed that, you know, somebody's leaning into players without getting a free kick away. And I remember a commentator said many years ago, his telescopic legs, you know, the way he can manage to put his
Miss World, you were watching it.
Was it? I think you got a baby now.
Spectre Gadget.
But no, it was absolutely immense tonight. And it does give the manager a headache as such, because, I mean, Stardug's favourite, Katic, you know, in that performance then, Katic is left out, you know, so... But everything else, every game that comes up, it's what the gaffer picks. You know, will he pick the same back four for Sunday? But we'll not know that obviously till we get there. But playing like that, you know, is the manager thinking a European side and a league side? Is that why he's going to play Helander most of the time? I don't know. But for me, playing like that, then he's got to be a stick on. That means that the man who's just signed a new extension, his contract is going to be left sitting with scales in his bum, so I don't know. It's a good
Jimmy,
to have. Yes, mate.
Jimmy, do you think Katic has forced Helander into upping his game?
Possibly, I mean, because we're all wondering when Helander was going to turn up. Albert, you know, because we were all wanting to see what he could do. Especially myself, I kept saying, no, never mind the price tag he's got, but I mean, we want to see him perform. I've heard a lot of good things about him, so if he performs like that in the league, the same as he did, you know, there's no hasty answer. He's got to play every week. Where does that leave Katic? Because Golson's never going to get left out.
But Golson was good tonight, guys.
No, he was good. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, we'll say down here that no matter how many times that we feel that Golson wasn't at his best, the manager still played him the next game. So, but the night there wasn't a bad player in the team. Everybody, for me, was a 9 out of 10 all the apart. I thought they were tremendous.
Even Ojo never done a lot of startup.
Well,
I thought he gathered the ball quite well. He was only on for 10 minutes.
Your name's
no problems.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that, Ian.
Sorry, mate.
What's your feelings on Katic then, Stardog? How do you see it?
Well, I think it's just like you said there, Jimmy. I mean, I would love to see Katic next to Helander. My thing is with Katic is when Barisic was up, when Katic plays on the left side of the defence, when Barisic goes up the park, Katic is great at snuffing out danger, and he tucks in well for Barisic, and he clears a lot of balls. I don't think Golson does enough of that for Tavernier. I would love to see Katic and Hollander at the back, mate, but I know I'm not going to get that. I know he's going to play Golson, so that would be my wish, mate. I mean, Hollander's done nothing, absolutely nothing wrong for me, mate. Very much the same as Niko Katic. I think that the guy that has got holes in his game this season, I mean, he played brilliant tonight for me as well. I think to a man every day was absolutely sensational. But for me, I would like to see Katic getting a shot way Hollander at the back.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, pal.
I know it's only one result. We're going to go to Smurf. I'm not going to Smurf for a bit. It's only one result, and Stephen Gerrard rightly said it's not a victory, but
no,
it's a smashing result at any time for a Scottish club.
I think any team anywhere gone away couldn't really to Porto on a team of that quality in their recent European exploits when they coming away with a 1-1 draw. Really, so I think we've done fantastic, and going into the last 3 games, you've got 2 of them at home. I think it's on our own hands, really.
Mm-hmm. Does that 6 points, if we can win the 2 home games, does that get us through?
Yep.
Aye, I think so.
Well, Ibrox will be rocking Bridgman. You'll be loving it.
Ibrox will be rocking on Sunday, don't you? But you better believe it. Absolutely. And when did we play the next? Did we play that? Is it
2 weeks tonight?
Then we play again. 2 weeks tonight. Ibrox.
Yep.
Is that the double header or something like that?
Yep.
Oh boy. They're going to know about a big crowd because that was a very poor. Although I think it was 31,000 or something there. But they looked massive spaces, empty seats. But really and truly, they're going to know about it. Ibrox will be absolutely rocking against them. And hopefully our boys will just pick themselves right up from where they were and rattle them. Rattle. And win this time. Get 3 points. And boy, oh boy, is that group going to burst wide open. Oh, come on. I'm getting so excited for this Sunday now. I mean, next.
Aye, well, I've got to be honest with you. I didn't think I would be well up for Sunday's game already. And considering where we were just last night and the night before, what amazing what a performance this Stardog.
That is, mate. That's football's been up, but innit? It's crazy. It's going to be like I saw season, mate. There is going to be a couple of more ups and downs, but I mean, I'm more than convinced after that we're going to get a lot more ups than we did downs this year. That was a great performance, and we just need to build off that. That's all we need to do, and take that into the weekend's game. And I think we learned a lot about this Porto team tonight. I don't think they're really. I mean, Pepe aside, mate, I don't really think they're up for the physical battle. I really don't. I think we've got a lot more fighting in us than them. And I think with the Ibrox crowd behind us, honestly, I think their bottle will go. I really do think we could have won that game tonight. But I'm more than delighted with the draw, obviously. But I think they will be there for the taking at Ibrox. And if we could just get something there in Feyenoord and take it into the last game, we could end up finishing first in this group. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, obviously. But it's so positive. 2 out of the last 3 games. I had to catch myself there. I had to catch myself there.
Love it, pal. Love it.
Great result, mate. Great result.
What a difference Ryan Jack made tonight. The midfielder. I mean, he absolutely ran his guts out in there. It was absolutely fantastic to see him. He was wasted by the time he came off.
JFK.
Sorry?
I thought it was quite unlucky to get booked.
I mean, that wasn't the big guy, Danilo. He's the size of a basketball player. They get a wee bang and he went down like a rag doll. No, the referee was getting conned in it. Some of your bookings were absolutely scandalous. The booking, Ryan Jack. I mean, what was that all about? I mean, what was the reason for that booking?
I don't really know.
I don't even think the referee knew.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we were sitting scratching our head. What was all that about? He did a great.
And they must have penalty, sure, Jimmy.
Aye, you're right.
And we see that in slow motion. That was a penalty.
Aye.
Aye.
Definitely.
Aye, but I don't want to stick on the boy, but fair play to him, mate. Stayed on his feet, trying to do the right thing.
Well, true, I suppose. Aye.
That's the second time he's done that, but he does that a lot. He tries to stay on his feet.
He's saving it up.
It definitely caught him, didn't he?
He's saving it up for New Year's game.
It was a good game plan by the gaffer, because he put Hollander on that Marenga. You know, that was a good battle all night. I know Fred and Pepe were battling all night, and Fred had him in his pocket. But the Hollander's positional marking and that, and on the ball and off the ball, was absolutely brilliant. So 10 out of 10 for him. He's probably the only one I'd give 10. I know Fred scored the equaliser, but he would get my 10. I thought he was absolutely immense tonight. Absolutely.
Fred?
No. I'd give
Hollander,
mate.
Me, I'm the same.
Right, we'll just go down the panel and first of all, here's your top three, and obviously the top one being the man of the match, Smurf.
Top man of the match, I think for me, Barisic just edged it, and then Hollander, and then the goal scorer, Morelos.
All right, okay. Stardog.
Man of the match for me would be Alfredo, Barisic behind him, and I'm going to give it to Hollander for third.
JFK?
Hollander, Fred, and Barisic.
Rich?
Hollander, Borna Barisic, and Alfredo Morelos. But you couldn't put a slice, a wee thin edge of paper on and between the three of them. Every one of them were brilliant.
A really difficult decision. I thought Barisic had his best game for the club tonight. I'm going to give him man of the match, and then I kind of see Stephen Davis. I thought was immense. Some of the first time passing the second half to spread the play was brilliant to watch. So I'm going to sneak Stephen Davis in there number 2 and Fred as number 3. Imagine putting a performance like Fred put in the night, JFK, and only coming third on the list.
Aye. You know, you're 100%. You know, I mean, as we were saying here, you know,
not get a shout.
Or all bears know had a wee
It's not your show. It's Richie's show.
I still want a show.
Wow, what happened there?
When they go with him first, in case happens at his age.
Right, mine's at my 3. Not my 3, aye.
Everybody be quiet. Let's hear the Albert.
McGregor, Barisic, Morales.
Fair enough, mate. Aye, McGregor with his 2 saves, mate.
Right.
They three players made the biggest influence on set in particular parts. That's how I'd get the 3.
Did you see the one when McGregor came and punched it and he made sure he went into the boy so he got the foul with a couple of minutes to go?
Well, that's exactly what I said. He played for that, you know. He played for it.
Good experience.
It was very well done with him, aye. I thought that as well.
Yeah. If I missed anybody else out before anybody else goes in the huff.
Have you spoke to
I just want my
chair. Smurf? Have you spoke to Smurf?
Aye. I gave it first.
Oh, that's what you did, pal.
See, what I was saying, I was keeping the best to the last.
I don't know about
that. Aye, so...
Honestly, when you saw the team, I texted Oxshire right away when I heard the team, and my amazement was where did they get Brandon Barker? Where did that?
I was probably at JFK.
That was right out there, wasn't it? I text you right away as soon as the team. Where did that? Not one of us even gave Barker a thought last night. We didn't even think him even as a sub, and yet there he was. He played. Brilliant.
I think you know the guys. If anyone who's sitting on that bench and watched young Barker run his heart out tonight, they must be thinking here, you know, I better step up to the mark and do another wee turn. You know, whatever makes me get the manager pick me. But that guy had a really, really good game tonight. A really good game, Jimmy. Absolutely.
Yeah,
he worked his socks off. One wee complaint, I think my manager Barker and Kent had obviously went Smurf, and I thought we could have been a wee bit quicker with the substitutions. Just about 5 minutes.
It seems to be a feature with the gaffer. Sometimes he's no. I've noticed in games he's maybe no being so quick to sub players or even waste time subbing players. You know, I think you're right. I think you could have been a bit more sharper with that. You know.
I'm just nitpicking Smurf. Sorry, Albert.
No, I agree with you, mate. I do think he is slow with subs at times. I really do. I don't know if that's a loyalty thing or he's listening to this, his medical staff, his fitness staff saying you're getting 70, 75 minutes out of that player or whatever it is. But for us all looking at it, you see Wee Barker, when he ran to sell into the ground, so did Kent. You're saying, maybe an hour, maybe 65 minutes tops for the two of them.
Absolutely.
I think he went to 70 odd minutes, didn't he?
He's pushed it, didn't he? He pushed it a bit. Really and truly. Can I ask a question, you guys? How many fans were there? Looked like about 3,000, 4,000 there to me. Would I be wrong?
I think they mentioned 3,000 on the
3,000, yeah. Absolutely brilliant, man. Well done to them. Big hat. Hats off to them.
3,289, Bridge. I counted them.
89. Did you count the 89 as well?
Aye.
I looked a lot of them anyway. I looked at a big crowd, so well done to them. And they had a real tussle tonight. They watched a real good tussle and some two cracking goals, truth be told. I love Morelos' goal. It was a great passing move. Fabulous finish. That boy's got class in it. He's just got class, isn't it?
Starting, you go a long way to see two better goals in that, different types of goals to one game.
The first goal, mate, was nobody in their right mind was stopping that. That was one of the ones you just had to. I wasn't even angry. You know that? I was not even angry one bit when that goal went in. I just sat back and went, wow, what a goal. But I was going crazy when Alfie put the ball in the net. I thought that was a great pass. It was actually quite similar to the Villarreal goal last year, wasn't it, really? Barisic down the left, that same ball. I thought that was there all night, that ball. I thought Tavernier, I thought Fenton, but just nitpicking a wee bit, I thought he could have crossed it in a lot earlier sometimes. I think Alfredo was making the movement in the box, and I think Barisic was just putting it in that wee bit earlier than Tav. But I thought that ball was there all night, mate. I thought we were just brilliant tonight. And it makes such a big difference when Barisic is playing the same way as Tav usually does. When we've got both wings to exploit defences like that, it's such a big difference. And Alfredo will score a couple of goals every game as long as he's getting that kind of service.
Yeah. What about Alfredo's Hido, what kind of word that is? His header and for the corner kick. What a great effort that was as well. And by the way, they had a great header as well, but hit the post. That was
absolutely, pal, absolutely. And I mean, Fredo made two great headers tonight. That was a wonderful cross ball again from Barisic and Alfredo met it. Oh my goodness, that was a wonderful save by the goalkeeper. Cracking save. Wow.
And the one at the tap of the bar in the first half, Bridge.
That was a great corner header, wasn't it? Smashing, brilliant. He's got it, his boy, and he's on the telly. People are seeing him.
Aye, it's
something. It was just a great game of football, really, wasn't it?
Loved it.
What's that, mate?
Stardog said it was just a great game of football. That's the point.
Aye, it was good to watch. Really good to watch. Good watch. Makes for me change. What's that?
Another wee watch tomorrow. Who's empty?
Aye, absolutely. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it tomorrow morning, mate, eating my breakfast.
Right.
Aye, it was a good watch. It's a wee breath of fresh air rather than watching the crap we watch every week.
World.
Was that, mate?
A different world. I've been Stardog will be out straight in the motors and Blue Star and Blue Blood and Smurf will be keeping the wheels industry. He'll be keeping the safe. Smurf and news will be
You'll be sitting in your Peterbigs watching the highlights.
We've all done more bit, mate. That's how my face looks like my scrotum now. We've all done more bit.
My face's always look like a scrotum.
He used to go on Rangers TV, then he came on here.
Oh dear.
So anyway, that's what me and Jimmy will be doing tomorrow. We'll be sitting eating more cornflakes, watching the football.
I thought you were porridge through a straw.
No, she usually softens my breed for me. She eats a bit of my breed and then passes it on to me. You know what I mean? So
you still on it? You still on it?
Aye. Oh, aye. Why? Big plain wolf, outsider, magic, toaster.
I know it'll no spoil our nights, guys, but they just scored in the last second and won the game.
Hey, you're joking.
2-1. Anyway, so about the Rangers.
You just killed the whole mood, didn't you?
Yeah?
You've just killed the whole mood.
No, there's no mood. You don't care what they do. It's what they do in the league is what matters. I don't care what they do elsewhere.
You'd have waited till at least 11:05 before you told us that.
It's all the lobby you'd have to.
Was MD disappointed with the commentator?
Aye.
Oh, the night that the Jers game? Well, he is a puddle drinker anyway.
Absolutely shocking, by the way. I thought so. Absolutely shocking.
Oh, listen.
I just wish Rangers had a bit of influence, you know.
I'll listen to it with the sound off.
Aye. But, you just wish Rangers had a bit of, you're looking for people who, not necessarily Rangers supporters for that matter, you're looking for somebody completely impartial. Not a Rangers hater, but impartial people, I just don't understand it. I don't know why we can't get it. Doesn't matter where we go, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter which lot. BT Sport.
Ox, what did you think of Kamara tonight?
I thought at timing when he got involved in the quick, speedy link-up play, he showed excellent. There was a couple of times when he turned back, and by the way, he made blind passes to Alan McGregor, the same as he done against Aberdeen last year. That's something he's got to get his game. But I thought he was a good 7 out of 10 tonight, Kamara.
He's just comfortable when he taking the ball anywhere, any situation.
When he goes back the way, sometimes it's
scary.
See, when you said that I'm an 8 out of 10, I've marked the team tonight. Well, it's only my markings, of course. Can I read them out, guys?
Aye, on you go, mate.
Right, McGregor 8, Tav 7, Goldson 8, Ellender 9, Borna Barisic 9, Davis 8, Jack 8, Kamara 7, Kent 8, Barker 7, and Alfie 9.
I'd struggle with absolutely any of that, but we've been trying to call, and I'm not sure who it is. Evening, caller.
How you doing? It's Val Wheel.
Oh, Will, how you doing?
No, not bad. Thought we'd join for a
Excellent,
change.
pal.
You
enjoy that, mate? For you for a long time.
Aye, I'm listening for afar, just shifts at work and all that. I don't always get.
Right.
Oh, good to hear somebody's working.
Well, aye, I use that term loosely.
Well, I'm the same, mate. How did you enjoy that, mate?
Aye, it was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
It's
a game of two halves, isn't it? The first half, all the players seemed a bit nervous and struggled to do the basics, passing and just holding the ball, just keeping it simple. I don't know, and then they scored and we seemed to galvanise us, and we played how we like to see them play. It was great. Good.
Who's Sean for you?
Aye, Barisic.
Barisic, aye.
Aye, you never. See, when we first signed him, I think everybody knew there was a player there. We saw him when he played. He was at Osijek when he played against us, and you could see he had talent. But when he started with us, we never seen it at the beginning, did we? And I don't know. I don't know if he's just getting used to the life in Glasgow and used to playing with the club and the demands that has on him. But you can see his quality now, so it's great to see.
Aye, struggle to argue with that. JFK, a lot of people praising Barisic up tonight.
Well, I mean, we all said when Barisic came after he played against us and that we could see there was a great player there, but fell away a bit for him, as we all know, and we wanted that player to return, and if he plays like that, they can't argue. I mean, that sweet left foot has, I mean, that ball for Alfredo's goal was absolutely world class, so we want more of that. We want to see that every week, for him to keep that position and keep playing like that. And that's us found the left back that we want, absolutely fantastic player, we know that. No, but
here, Jimmy, here.
Starting to show it, Bridge, isn't he?
Aye, absolutely. Since we bought him, I thought, my God, and we've all been waiting, and it's only this last last month or so that he started to shine a bit, And a lot of folks still a bit worried about him in the sense that Is he actually going to be the left back? Well, I think he's came a long way for people to see now. There's a bit of class in among that, and he's enjoying his football. And I think tonight you saw him beside a left-footed, left-sided, should I say, proper left-sided central defender, and it worked a treat in my opinion.
Definitely.
With that performance tonight, man, you can see why he's a Croatian international, can't you? That's the performance that gets him into that national team. Yep,
agreed. And at the same time, Albert, that's him on the telly, and he's shining, you know. And the whole world's watching you here. Go and do it. Just do it. Morelos come up with it tonight. Hellender's done it tonight. Barisic's done it. Wee Kent was wonderful to watch as well. And a whole load of other players who last season, possibly the season before, were quite mediocre players. Now they've came up against what was classified as a Champions League team in Porto, and they've played them off the park at times. That was a lovely 10-minute spell. We were absolutely superb. We were passing great stuff. We scored a wonderful goal and had two other fans. Morelos headed the ball in the bar, and they brought a great save of their goalkeeper. So you don't get much better than that. So well done to the Rangers, and I hope every one of them are getting watched tonight. And
can I just say the recruitment staff, the board, Stephen Gerrard, they deserve a pat on the back. I mean, it's 3 transfer windows started. The value they've put into that squad for nothing is unbelievable.
100%, mate. And I mean, you just mentioned there for nothing, and that's exactly what it was. We had nothing. We had a lot of players. We had a lot of deadwood at the club. We had to get rid of them, and after that, right away, we have to build a squad and basically start from scratch again. We managed to do that. We had a no bad season last year. We had a decent wee run in Europe. He got us into the summer. We've built again. We've brought more quality in. A lot of future Premier League players for me, mate. A lot of talent in that team now. And listen, we keep getting results away and playing the football we're playing. Not even just the results, mate. It's the football we're playing as a team as well. You know what I mean? These players are showing that on the bigger levels they can do it. They're doing the job for their international games as well. The value is just going to increase and increase and increase. See, when we get the silverware this year, that's when you're going to see true money coming back to the club, and we'll get real value for these boys. We need to just start winning things now. But what more can you say, mate? The value for what it was, I mean, you go back a season and a half, we had literally nothing there to work with apart from maybe Alfredo Morelos.
I think there's only Tav, Brian Jack and Morelos in the starting 11 today who were here.
Aye.
And Gina was there.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? I think I'm right.
Aye. Through the full squad, I think, mate. Through the full squad. Never mind the starting 11.
Yeah, and then I feel... Right, when you go over...
This is Halliday, no Casino saying, or he was a... Aye, wasn't he? No, Warburton.
He was
the... No, Casino sent him to Kazakhstan, remember?
True enough.
Oh dear.
Aye, so what a value in the squad you start, Duggar.
Aye, definitely, mate. You look at your Joe Aribos, Morelos's, your Hollanders, Barisic's. I mean, I don't know what Barisic would be rated at. A Croatian left back international. Some of the performances put in for us this season on a European stage as well. Aye. It's incredible, mate. Hopefully we keep all these players. I mean, I do believe we need to keep these boys, mate, if we're going to win anything, and not just see dollar signs and get rid of them the first sign of MD coming in and sniffing a boot.
See what you're just saying there, Doug. You're spot on. See, to maximise the return on our paltry £1 million investment on Alfie.
Got to win silverware.
He's got to win silverware, but see we win the league and we can sort of get a couple of decent players, better quality players in next season. Maybe just 1 or 2 players. You know, go for quality over quantity, and keep Alfie and these goals at Champions League level. You know, does your 20 million become 30 million then?
It's what's in this contract and what the agreement is, but I hope he stays forever. I just think he's getting better and better, GFK.
Of course he is. And it is going to be hard to keep going to him, but if he performs like that, especially in the Europe box here, then obviously his value goes up. You know, if we're talking about the Dembele 20 million, I mean, what is the Alfredo's 50 million, 40 million?
Between the nights, going to be money talks.
Well, of course, money talks. No, but if he plays like that in Europe, I mean, they should all sit up and take notice of what Alfredo is. You know, he's pushed himself now into the Colombian team, and it's not just about the goals that he scored next year. His all-round play, the way he brings other players into the positions that he gets himself into. So, he's overall he's a fantastic player, and his temperament now has been managed well, and that's. I read today somewhere that at this time last season he had something like 2 reds and 6 yellows. I think he's only had 4 yellows so far. So that just shows you whatever's been the penny's dropped for him. You know, I can get there and score goals and laugh at them. They can kick me apart if they want.
Maturity,
so,
innit?
Of course it is, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, listen, lads. Get yourself on mute. I think Bridge and Albert's going to give us a jet, and then we're going to get a tune for Fox.
I sailed the wild Atlantic, crossed the broad Pacific shore. I sailed around the stormy capes and heard the forties roar. And wide the Indian Ocean, I sailed the China Sea. But there's a sea back home in Scotland, more than all the rest to me. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rocks. It's the cleanest sight that I have ever seen. No more I'll ever roam. No more I'll feel the urge again. I'm back where I belong. And 3 o'clock each Saturday I'll join the mighty throng. With flags and banners all around, I'll proudly sing this song. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rock. It's the cleanest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rock. And it's part of the vivid and clear sea. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rock. It's the cleanest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rock. And it's part of the vivid and clear sea. And it's part of the vivid and clear sea. Hey, Bridgie boy. Come on, Bridge. Come on, Bridge. 1, 2.
He does this deliberately, doesn't he?
I'm here. I was away dancing.
You go to the
It's the
backfire.
greatest sight that I have ever seen. It's
You
a
enjoy
blue, blue, blue sea of high rocks. Love it. I'm exhausted at dancing.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Everybody,
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Oh, I want to get that as my ringtone on my phone.
Well, that can be arranged. Right, okay. So, Paul, you think that's you, Brett? It's like talk to yourself.
That's all right. It's all right.
That you said that.
Right,
It's not as bad as
one.
listening to him.
We criticised Steven Gerrard on Sunday. Possibly rightfully so. I think some of it was OTT, but you don't get the right team. Oh no, I think the right team, you don't get the right performance. The manager is going to get criticism. But God, he deserves praise tonight. All there.
Well, deserves nothing but praise tonight. I mean, that, as we say, they deserved it on Sunday. It's to my mind, they deserved what they got on Sunday, and they deserved the criticism that followed it. But the night, we gave them criticism on Friday and Sunday. They got all the praises tonight. That's a proper Rangers team tonight. That's a proper way to respond. And benchmark's been set as far as I'm concerned. I think that the night was the best performance in Europe, out of Europe, down that. That's the best performance anywhere under Gerrard. Now that's the benchmark now. Don't fall below it.
You look for a rough Smurf.
Just stunning, wasn't it? I mean, as you say, you set benchmarks. That's the new level. That's what everybody's got to attain and maintain and strive for. Now that's, otherwise you're going back away, and that'll breed success. Success breeds success, doesn't it? It's confidence. Playing like that, it's got to give them confidence. So it bodes well going forward. Aye.
Start up.
I can't really add too much more what the guys have said there, mate. I mean, to go in after what happened to us at the weekend there and get that result and played the way we played, I mean, like I said earlier on in the show, we could have easily won that game tonight. If Alfred put that header in the net, I mean, we'd have been laughing. I don't think Porto showed us really anything. I mean, they played some nice football and things like that, but they weren't bombarding us. I didn't feel them at any point in the match. I think we should have maybe taken a bit more than the draw, but I'm absolutely delighted with what we did take for the game. It's just on to the next one now, isn't it? Biggest game of the season, as the Bridgeman says.
Aye. Farewell.
I think I missed something. Did Gerrard get a lot of criticism for Sunday? I don't know, I never heard much criticism. I mean,
the whole team did.
Aye, the players did.
He's including that, yeah.
Absolutely. No, with hindsight, after the draw and the performance, I kind of did question whether he should have arrested some of the players that were on international duty, But if he'd left them out and they get beat, then we would have criticised them for no playing his strongest team. So I don't suppose he can win, but that was the only thing I thought he could have done was rest a few of them at least, have them on the bench if we needed them. They could have come on at the end. But listen, that was all down to the players. It was just heart and determination, wasn't it?
Character, wasn't it?
Aye, what they lack in skill, you make up for in endeavour and closing people down and stuff like that. But it was good. Love it. It's weird how a performance gets you down, and it's hard. You try and get yourself up for the match tonight, and I don't know, it didn't feel the same as it's been all season. It was just maybe Sunday just was a grounding, back to earth. Everything was high, we were top of the league, everything was great, and then you had a poor performance that brought everybody back down to earth with a hard bump. And then the night's just helped bring us back up there a wee bit, innit? We're all looking forward to Sunday now. So.
You're right. Life is a roller coaster, JF.
It absolutely is.
Of course it is, mate. I mean, rightly so, we criticised the gaffer because he's there to pick the team. But if he gets it wrong, then there's nothing wrong with a bit of criticism. As long as it's not over the top. Which some it was regarding James Tavernier. I know went Twitter or that rubbish it was on there. And I mean, we criticised James Tavernier's performance, but we didn't go over the top. We were disappointed in Sunday, but the manager got it spot on tonight. It surprises us, as I said earlier on, with his Barker playing tonight. So he got it 100% spot on, and it's just we need to carry it forward. We don't want to be sitting here on Sunday night and thinking, what could have been. Hope Sunday, what should be. We should go against Motherwell at Ibrox and beat them well. We should beat everybody well at Ibrox because it's our home turf, as we know, so we should be beating them by 2, 3, 4 on Sunday easy, and that's not going over the top. We should be beating teams like that at Ibrox easy. But the performance tonight against Porto was absolutely wonderful. So I'm pleased the same as everybody else. But we need to carry it forward. We just can't rest on our laurels, mate. Carry it forward into the next game, and congratulate the manager what he's done tonight, and hopefully we'll congratulate them again. We've got 2 big games coming up: Sunday against Motherwell, and then a wee tricky one up to Ross County in the midweek. Could they be through that before the cup semi-final? But I'll take it as it comes, mate. Take it as it comes.
Never ends, mate. We'll get these games in a particular away games. You know, that'll be... Yes, mate.
Can I just add to the Tav?
Aye, of course you can, mate. You can.
He settled down during the game, but at the beginning it was painful for me watching him. I just felt, wow, that lad's...
Nervous. You look nervous.
Oh, wow.
Confidence is shot in it.
It really was, wasn't it? And you just
know, a wee bit more composure, he might have scored.
Aye.
Again. Put his foot through it and put it out of the bar.
Aye.
You try too hard, don't you?
Aye. Last year he would have scored that.
Aye. You just think sometimes you get on players' backs for the right reason. You know, you're frustrated. We want the team to do well, and you just think we're there to support. You want to encourage them, and sometimes I think we're worse than anyway. Sometimes, you know, I've seen a bit on Twitter where he was getting a bit of a hard time. You just think, I don't know, doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah,
I think constructive criticism's fine. You can debate somebody's performance, but when you get any personal attacks, Ryan Wright, Bridgman. I think Fox is still. I think Fox is still there. People should.
No, I'm here, bud. I'm here.
But the show finishes at 11, Bridge.
Does it? I think I don't like the nasty stuff that comes through social media. I think that people like Tav should be staying away from social media for a wee while, so they let them get them vent their spleen, as they say. I think I was very pleased to see how he settled in. He got to the second half and he was starting to get back to the roving Tav, and that he had a chance to have a really good shot at goal and ballooned it, you know. But that's just a bit of confidence, and he hasn't been able to do that for a wee while. By the way, we're not talking about years, you know. We're only talking about a month ago. He was playing brilliantly. But here we go. So every one of the team, every single member of the team, again, if you could give people 10 out of 10, you could give them all it for what they've done for the club tonight. Brilliant result for us. And Tav, well done. Well done.
What do you think, you know, everybody's trying to punt Alfie, you know, what do you think he's worth, how good he is compared to his peers and all that, or his journalistic questions that you get? But looking at Barisic tonight on that performance, what do you think he's worth?
Oh, you'd be starting in mid at 7 million. But Croatian international, playing well in Europe, scoring 3 kicks. They're talking about starting the bidding at 7 million. I think Albert.
Dana Bridgman.
For 10 million, you get the bandage.
I just get you the bandage.
Don't make it on the old bear now.
Don't
you go on him? JFK.
I've said here before, and a couple of people shot me, and I think that back four we've got the new going forward in the next maybe 2-3 seasons. I think you're talking upwards of 50 million, mate, for the back four. Don't want to put individual prices on, but if you're saying 7 for Barisic, I would go a bit higher than that, mate. You know, but I would say 40-50 million easy for the back four.
And some values put in the squad for.
Remind me never to buy a car off you, will you?
Yeah, I caught you, Jimmy. Yeah.
No, I'm not buying a car off. I'm always counter change.
One Barcelona.
By the way,
your hands, cut your fingers.
I told him again, he was out in the pre-match. His pre-match routine, getting himself lumbered up. I've got to admire what he was doing when I spoke to him today.
Aye, I better believe it, mate. Doing my daily routine.
Yep. Some great. That's the thing about the value in the squad. They're good football players. Are you with us, Albert?
Aye, I was doing a bridge there. I don't know. One of my big ears must have hit that.
Don't you blame me for it, Albert.
I think one of my big ears hit the mute button in the bridge. Anyway, I mean, I've got ears like on a Sky Dish. Know what I mean? It's shocking. Anyway, it's no. The way I look at it now, there's a few. They know them all, but there's a few I'll put aside. I'm not going to name them. But see the rest of the squad, maybe about 4 or 5 of them maybe know this, but the rest of the squad, the way I look at it now is there's no player in there in our squad. We're playing like that tonight, and we hit that standard. There's no player in the squad less than 4 million. So it's 4 million up for every other player in that squad. So that's right. That's why I'd start counting it. So 4 million right up to say Alfie 25 million. I'd say no bother. He stuck 5 million out on his value tonight. We Alfie with that display against a decent, more than a decent team, a good team by the way.
Aye, see for me with that, he's got 3 more games guaranteed in Europe this season, and he scored 14 goals in Europe for Rangers so far. So he's only 7 behind McCoy's record. You know, each of these milestones is just adding value and inflating his price tag, you know, as we go forward. We can keep him another season. I think we'll go for selling money.
Put it this way, see, if we don't keep him, and if they're talking about selling him in January, I don't think they are. We're in trouble, by the way. We can't afford to let the wee man go away now, at any price.
Yeah.
I think that's a discussion we could maybe hold nearer the time, and I think maybe we should take the glory we've got tonight and
enjoy it.
Enjoy that.
Enjoy it. Here's a question for you, Jimmy. Do you think that Porto team tonight and their support underestimated us?
I do. I think they thought they could just turn up against us and beat us. I think you're right there, mate. But I mean, the team played to their strengths. That the gaffer gave them a job today, all bearing it, and they carried it out, and that's all we can ask them. It was a great performance. So, I mean, you can see that. I mean, at the end of the game, there, some of them, Pepe was putting up 5 and 6 fingers. No, there should have been a lot more time. But that's the first time I've seen a referee, because it usually only happens in like rugby and things like that, the final phase of the game. But it didn't allow them to take the corner. As soon as the time was, that was the time. And some referees I've noticed have let the passage of play end and let them take that final corner. And that's what they were looking for. They were moaning about that. So they were angry they get beat the night. They drew the night with us. They've seen that as a defeat. And I'm quite confident we can beat them at Ibrox in 2 weeks' time.
But you know,
that Pepe was shouting about 6 minutes. He couldn't have lasted another 6 seconds. We Alfie ran the guts right out of him. We Alfie ran the guts right out of him. He had nothing left in his tank, by the way, at the end of that game.
You're absolutely right, pal. You know, when you think, how can we say this? Oxford was speaking about it the other night there, and he was saying we played Porto over there. Was it 2005 or something like that, Oxford?
We half a team, aye.
When, we drew 1 each. Is that correct?
Ross McCormick scored.
There you go. So, and there again, we're here there tonight. So, I don't think their club would forget it. You know, maybe individual players might not recognise it as a respect us for where we are. But in some ways, if they thought they were shall we say, too big for their boots playing against us and we weren't good enough, then he'll slap it into them. Because that's one thing our manager tries to tell people. You can't do that in football. You just can't do it now. It's just not right. So I think we did well there, and they better, if they're going to come to Ibrox in 2 weeks' time, they better bring their best shooting gear on, I'll tell you. Because I think Rangers will pummel them. Based on what I saw tonight, good chance. Put between their teeth and go for it.
I think the crowd, the home support, underestimated it. Didn't seem to be that many of them, was there?
Aye.
So I did hear somebody saying earlier that they were asking what the home support was banned for because there was large sections there.
Yeah.
Empty, you know what I mean?
They've been in the Champions League for the last 6 years, you know, so I think the fans...
By the way, did you hear the record for qualifying for the Champions League?
No.
I think it's like 23 of the last 28 they've been in.
Is it high?
Aye.
There you go. See, they won the Champions League twice in the Europa League and the Super Cup, you know, so they're a team to be reckoned with. We were saying that last night, and I said, some people in the lobby were saying we shouldn't be scared of them. It wasn't about being scared, we were apprehensive, you know, the way Sunday's events had went. But yeah, certainly the night we proved that we are a very, very good team, and we've proved that many times this season and last season in Europe. But I think they underestimated it as a night. They got a shock.
Serra's record's pretty good in Europe. I mean, obviously that late winner for Young Boys is a blotch, but apart from that, it's been excellent. Can I just ask everybody? You know, I'm going to go to Albert first with this. How our team improved, and this is no any slight in Ojo, but I thought Ryan Kent maybe 3/4 fit, not quite there yet. Improved our team tonight.
Absolutely, mate. I get compared to Ojo, you mean, aye?
Well, no, just improve our team. I don't want it to turn it in and slag
No,
Ojo.
fair enough. I've definitely brought something to. So did Barker. The two of them brought something different to the team, a bit more energy to the team. They didn't disgrace themselves. They didn't disgrace the team. They fitted in really well. They played some lovely football. I thought when Kent got away in the first half and he was running through and he just seen his wee legs going, and just when he got to the area, I thought to myself, and that was early in the game, and I thought to myself, how long are you going to last? And you just look, you're that match fit yet. But credit to the boy, he stuck with it, and so did Barker. So they definitely brought something to the team tonight. Definitely an upgrade, put it that way.
JFK.
Yeah, Barker there did a great job that, but I don't think he'll be there. But I think the guy that'll step into that position and get it full time, which will improve the team immensely, will be Jordan Jones. I think that would be the final piece for me, but in that team tonight. But Barker done tremendous tonight for us. That was a surprise, as I said earlier on. Ojo for me, he's burnt his bridges with me as far as I'm concerned. I was bumming up to Hydo at the start of the season, and I just think he's fell away. He came on tonight and done all right, but that's a bit off for me. I think if there's an offer in for him, I hope it's not for us.
Can I just maybe comment on that? Last season, a lot of us were saying, I wasn't, but a lot of people were saying the same about Barisic. And, you know, everybody who you can see they've got it will produce it. But, you know, as things move forward, things could transpire that he does come onto a game and he does show his ability that he's got. So we're only a couple of months into the season, and he started off okay. It's got really poor. I get that, but it's a long season. You don't know how he's going to be after Christmas. After the winter break, etc.
Players have bounced back before. I just think it'll be harder for him to get in the team, and then the harder it is to get in the team, the harder it is to shine. You know what I mean?
But he's got to deliver, or he won't get in. That competition's good for him and good for us, because it either eliminates him or he delivers to get in, really, isn't he? He's got to, as you say.
Bridgeman.
I think Kent is what a massive improvement in our team. Absolutely, with Kent in there, you can see that just with Barisic alone. Barisic gets the ball and he can motor up the wing a wee bit. He can do the 1-2s with wee Kent inside him and get it, receive it down the wing, and that gets Kent gives him space. Somebody inside to pass the ball inside rather than turning it back. So sometimes you'll see Barisic pushing the ball out to Kent and Kent pushing it back down the wing again, and then away they go. So that's what I love to see. I like to see the way they link up, and I think Barisic links up with Kent, and when he goes back the way, he links up with Helander, and I think it's just magic to watch. Just magic. I love it. And I think Kent, as Albert said there, you could see a stage in the game there, and it was quite early, and he couldn't beat the guy for pace. But I reckon if you did the same two people running for the same ball in 6 weeks' time, Kent will catch him and run past him, no problem at all, because he's got a natural skill and speed. But he's not quite 100% fit yet, match fit that is. So that'll all come. I thought Barker, wonderful, wonderful game for the boy. To come in out for the cold basically and to play in a European game, fabulous. And the valuations you were putting on the players, I don't know what you guys think, but if we can get through to get out of the groups and get through to the next round, that will put a lot of money onto the valuations. That would be fantastic.
Can I ask a question, Ox?
Of course you can, Fox. This is your show.
Was that goal we scored tonight the best team goal that we've scored in Europe? See when you think about it, Ox, we won the ball back just inside our own half, passed it across the back four out to Tavernier. Tavernier put it back to Goldson, back to Hollander. The Porto midfield moved forward. The ball for Hollander, one touch by Ryan Kent, one touch by Barisic, and a finish with Morelos. Absolutely a superb goal. And I can't think of a goal that we have scored in Europe as a team goal that was much better than that.
Lyon away.
Dortmund.
McCoy's at Ellen Road when we broke away.
Back heel by Candias to Alfredo.
That was like a lovely. But I think he's talking about team goal, right?
It was the best goal of the night.
Number of passes there, Fox.
Aye, there was the control of the passing, the short, sharp passing from one side of the park to the other, back across the back four, and then the ball into midfield, the one touch, and the cross for Barisic and finish for Morelos was absolutely superb. Yeah. And if some of the other, like Real Madrid, had done that, we'd all been in awe. But that was a Rangers team the night that done that, and they were absolutely superb goal.
Yeah. Let's just say it's been the best goal that's been scored tonight, Fox. Will you accept that?
No. The best goal was scored in years, mate.
All right.
Definitely in the top five, Fox. Definitely in the top five.
I would say it was the best goal we've scored in Europe away.
I wonder if you're talking about the modern era, Fox, and you're talking about including them when you were a young lad.
No, I've seen loads of brilliant, fantastic moves in and about the box and his finishing. We've seen individual efforts, but for a team goal, I mean, I thought it was absolutely superb. And I wonder if we'll get the credit in the Scottish press and how good a goal that was, mate.
It'll not even be mentioned, Fox. It'll not even be mentioned. We never played tonight.
Well, somebody might mention it in the Scottish press because you've mentioned it on here, Fox. You never know.
Oh, that's a good point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody's went quiet.
Well, it's just we go quiet because it's disbelief, isn't it? It's just disbelief.
I'll give you that fantastic goal, Fox. I've just, for the memory bank, I've got my top three. Yeah. Stephen Whittaker's goal in Portugal. Bobby Russell's goal in Eindhoven. And Alan McCoy's goal at Ellen Road when they broke away with the ball, and then Haitley put a brilliant cross in as well. Whether that goal tops it tonight, it'll be up there.
I'll give you my top three.
Go on then.
Colin Steen, Wally Johnson twice in the cup final.
Beat that, Fox.
As a team goal, I'd say aye, mate. Colin Steen's goal was a long ball through for Dave Smith. Wally Johnson header inside the box, but and he's finished when everybody thought he was offside, if you remember right. But I'd agree with Bobby Russell in Eindhoven was a great breakaway, but that was more a constructed goal. Wasn't it a breakaway in any way? We played it terrifically across from one side to the other and back again, and then sprung it into the middle. And Barisic's cross, mate, was so good. Absolutely so good. And Morelos' finish.
You're not going to see a better cross this season than that, ball. I'm telling you.
I don't think we'll see a better goal than that this season, mate.
You might be right. mate.
The one that I remember well is the one that Michael Moll scored. He got the ball from De Boer, and De Boer had picked the ball up from the big German, and beautiful passes from inside our half, and then all of a sudden the Boer was away, and he never got inside the box. He just pushed it across, and there was Michael Mols. Absolutely fabulous goal, great stuff. That's the kind of goal we saw tonight. Maybe slightly more passes involved there, Fox. Tonight's one. That was a cracking pass. Great goal.
I think the against Dortmund, Rod Wallace's goal, 2-0.
Oh, brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah.
1999 was it the first or second goal? Second goal was scored, wasn't it? What a goal that was! That's the best I've seen in Europe for Rangers as a team goal. Passing move, fabulous.
But I have to say that cross was something else, Fox. I'll give you that.
Aye, it was.
I have to say what Fox is saying tonight about the way the game went for that goal. It was wonderful. I think there were about 6 or 7 passes in total, and it was just brilliant to see. Great control by everybody.
Now, you must be. I would put Bobby Russell up there, and obviously Ali McCoy's, but the best goal for me in Europe would be Wallace's goal against Dortmund. Remember, we beat them 2-0 in 1999.
Aye, that's the one I just mentioned.
Aye, what a goal that was!
That's the best goal I've ever seen in Europe. Rangers score.
Oh, tremendous goal! Tremendous goal. I can see my.
I can't remember it.
No.
No, I'm just in blank mind.
You'll get it on YouTube, Albert.
It was played, if my memory serves me right, it was played, but we actually played it more or less with our own box, and we liked about maybe 20, 30 passes before Rod Wallace put it in. I would need to go to YouTube and look and see how many, but I remember we played that boot for quite a while before Wallace put the ball in the back of the net. Am I right there?
Aye, it was just a phenomenal goal. It was just all possession, wasn't it? But incisive, but it was about strung at least 20 passes again. What a goal.
That's what I was thinking of.
And that wee reverse pass into Wallace. What?
Oh, aye.
Remember?
I remember, aye. Is it George Albert's?
I think it was. I thought he was going to smack it.
Aye.
It's wee reverse.
What a goal. We'll have a look at that if it's on YouTube. 20 odd passes, I'm sure it was before. If we were in penalty box and more or less up to theirs, we played a bit with them. It was absolutely fantastic. That's a good ass. That's a for a night we could pick your 10 European goals. The European, when it's the international break, maybe, yeah.
Aye, we could pick something like that. But I take Fox's comments on board. It was an absolute worldie. Obviously, it was the cross, it was the highlight of the goal, but the finish was sublime as well, Albert.
Yeah, Alfie done well. He really done well. And to lift it out of the keeper like that, no, I mean, it's magic. It's just magic, man. It really was. 2 good goals in the night, to be honest with you, but I liked Alfie's. I definitely liked Alfie's goal. He's showing. I don't know if Defoe's influence on that one. That's just I think that's just a South American type way of putting the ball in the net for these sort of positions, lifting it high into the net. Where Scottish boys try to put it along the ground into the corners. No, the British players put it into the corners. No, I mean along the ground. The South Americans and on the continent seem to lift the ball into the net. I like that way of scoring. It gives the keeper less chance to get anywhere near the ball. But a fantastic ball, a fantastic finish. It really was. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Can I just give you a wee update? Connor Golson has stated that he was hit by missiles thrown by the Porto fans after their equaliser. There were a lot of lighters and coins being thrown. I got hit by a lighter and a coin, and I think the Buff or Morelos got hit as well. It's crazy. I don't think that's acceptable anywhere. So there you go. You were asking if something happened after the.
I wrote in the lobby asking if it's something because I'm sure I heard somebody saying it.
No, that is acceptable. What isn't acceptable is singing silly songs and offending people.
Of course. Well, we know that.
No, but I was being sarcastic there.
I know you were. And so was I. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, we've been to Parkhead, and people have been getting hit with coins and lighters are raining down on them. So they even threw a phone at somebody. How can you throw a phone at somebody they don't know who it is? How can you pick up somebody's mobile phone and we'll never find him? Aye, right. It's shocking, isn't it?
There is mentions on Facebook and quite a few forums that the puddle drinkers were singing their repertoire songs tonight, and somebody said, "Ufa, were you watching?"
That's your second
right?
warning of the night. That's you killed the mood twice.
You stop. Killed the mood twice. If we can get done for singing, they should be getting done for it. Simple as.
He's killed the mood twice. He's just.
But you know,
21 passes that Rod Wallace goal. Just watched it there. 21 passes.
Blue Bloods put it in the lobby. Put it in the lobby.
Is that right? 21 passes?
I say it's about
21. 20 passes and then he shot in. So 21 passes.
Did you not remember? Smurf? It was the one you named fingers or toes left.
But it was. I think it was just what sticks out my mind is that you're out your chair thinking Alberts is going to burst the net with it, and he just does that wee reverse pass.
I know. Beautiful.
What a brilliant goal! What a beautiful goal that was. Hold on, I'm going to look for that now.
Well done.
21 passes. I'm good.
You enjoy it, Albert, aye?
Oh, that's a goal.
But
That's a goal, mate.
But a different type of goal for the one tonight.
Oh,
just
the one
that close.
The one tonight had two sublime passes in it. Real quality passes. The one for Kent flipped onto Barisic and Barisic into Murray. They're quality. They're high quality. You don't see many of them in a season, you know what I mean? And the finish, obviously. But that was some goal. I enjoyed watching that goal, actually. I forgot about that goal.
See, when you
So there again, I can't remember what happened yesterday.
You see the improvement in Alfie. See when the ball came into him and he sort of controlled it, and then he's picked his pot, put the ball away. You don't think maybe 18 months ago that there'd been a chance where he had a wee bit too much time to think about it, he might have missed it.
Absolutely.
He's come on a ton.
And I'm putting a lot. I'm putting a fair chunk of that down to Defoe. I'm thinking that's been a master stroke for wee Alfie. It really has been a master stroke for him because he's come on leaps and bounds since last year.
And you come far, Will. Give your thoughts.
This reminds me of being at school. See, when you asked the question about 20 minutes ago, I was still waiting for my chance to answer that one. Now I can't remember what my answer was going to be. I was sitting here with my hand up.
I thought you needed the toilet. Sorry, mate.
No. No, it was just about the difference Kent made when he
the
team.
Sorry about that, mate. Sorry, mate. I saw it.
No, that was Fox just reminiscing there. But it's probably, I'm just enjoying listening to all your tales and all your memories of past games.
And then GFK will give you what's happening on the other side of the city, keeps us up to date.
Don't you start. Don't you begin me. I'm trying to sell this guy a motor.
I couldn't afford to be your cars, mate.
One lady owner.
One lady owner.
Well, you've got the watches strapped to the inside of your jacket.
Oh no, that's Oxygen. You can buy some of them at the weekend. Brings them up.
What, motors?
I agree there. I think before, I think Fred might have wellied that out of the bar, but he took a lovely first touch.
Oh, aye.
Buried in the back of the onion bag. So, I totally agree with you, mate. Last season, he might have just hoofed it. No, nice touch before he put it in the bag. Brilliant goal.
I'd just love to see us winning the league, qualifying for the Champions League next season, and really putting him in the short window, as it were. Not that I want him to leave, but maximise his potential resale value.
That thing you were talking about, the coins and lighters or whatever it was getting thrown on the pitch at Goldson. It's actually in a post in the follow, and he's apparently picked a lighter up and coins or whatever it was, and gave him or showed him to the referee, and the referee says just leave it and told him to walk away. But I don't know whether the referee's going to report it or not. So there you are. He's done the business. He should be reporting it to Stephen Gerrard and the fourth referee, whatever it is. Fourth official, should I say. All right.
Yeah.
No, well, we can't condone that. And our support sounded as if they were well up for it. JFK.
They were quite high up, weren't they, considering the amount of fans that Porto had. They were stuck away up high up in that corner, 3,200. But no, I noticed watching the game there was quite a few wee pockets of Rangers fans all about the stadium. You know, as usual, the Bears never cease to amaze me the amount of place they get in. But I've been there myself, so is Oxford. When you want to go and see the Rangers, you'll do everything you can to get into the game. So, having travelled the length and breadth of Europe a few times and that, you do end to get a ticket. You know, you even dress up as something you're not supposed to be. but I'm not going to get into that.
That's another story.
That's Cinderella.
Story. Hey, I'll tell you, if you wanted to kiss me, Cinderella, I'd be worried. Oh dear.
I thought I seen some Rangers supporters sitting in the home end tonight and didn't seem to be very bothered, did they? No, it didn't seem to be very bothered. You know.
Good, which is good.
Again, I hope the support, if it went all right, we don't wake up with some story. It looks as if everything's all right, and that'll be good. And then Ibrox will be full for the next home game. Bridgeman.
Oh, yes, indeed. It can't come quick enough. I just love it enough. The stadium's just wonderful to see when it's full and be part of that great atmosphere. We're playing this team again the next time in Europe, and we know what they're like. Every single player knows what they're like and know how well they can play. There's no excuses. We can raise our game, get in there and do it. The next game, of course, I don't want to look too far ahead. The next game is Sunday against Motherwell, and JFK knows how tough it is to play against Motherwell because there's a crowd of bruisers at times, you know. Yeah. But I still think we should beat them. We should beat them off the park, dead easy, in my opinion. I'm going for a 1-0.
Surprise.
I think Sunday's an opportunity to go tap the league potentially.
Obviously Aberdeen get a home win and then extend their lead.
I'll tell the jokes.
See, before I forget, we were talking about, Fox mentioned earlier about the great attacking play. There was some great moves in defence as well. You know, that was, I don't know, it's just as pleasing sometimes that obviously Porto were getting at the high press and really closing us down and not giving anybody any time. There was times where I'm in box saying, we're on half, and we played it just, like one touch, and before you knew it, we were up into their half, and I think we won a free kick a few times from it as well. Just, that's a different part of the game. Like a lot of times we always seem a bit flustered and lose possession when we're being a bit pressurised, but I thought a few times tonight we looked sensational in the high press, and that's just as pleasing sometimes as when we're attacking. Do you not think?
Yeah, I can't argue with that, mate. That's a great assessment of. We tend to maybe no give the defence the praise that they need. We're always looking at the midfield and the strikers and that, but you're 100%, mate. The defence marshalled well tonight, and they didn't give them a sniff. I kept shouting, hold your position. If they keep holding the position, do what they're told today, then and especially Tavernier, he made me eat my words tonight. He had a fantastic game along with the rest of the back four. So yeah, really pleased. What you're saying there,
right? You say that, mate.
Yeah.
Did you think, Jimmy, that our centre backs handled the feared two strikers that they had? They handled them well.
Definitely. I mean, as I said to you the other night, I'd watched several bits of Porto's game, especially the last game, a 25-minute segment I watched, and it was a cup game against a kind of championship team in their league. But I did say to you about, I mean, I'll call him Tamagotchi because I can't remember what his name was. The wee Jap come on, I thought they're going to go for us here right away.
Tamagotchi.
Well, it's a wee toy with it. Tamagotchi.
Oh, just watch what Limergan done.
Tamagotchi?
No, just watch what Limergan done. Yeah, just watch.
So, I thought when they brought him on, I thought, right, okay, they're going to go for the juggler.
He's went for 50 million, that guy. 50 million.
That's right, aye. So, folks, I thought we handled him really well, mate. As I say, I think he's all seen how good the boy Jesus Corona was. He liked to put himself about. He's no fear to a tackle. And I think we dealt with him really well. He plays in any of three positions down the right. So either plays the right back, right midfield, or right wing. And he proved tonight he's a versatile player. But we held him back.
Who's that guy that Hellender's up against, Jimmy?
Marenga. He's a big striker, aye.
Oh, he's a unit, isn't he? Good grief, man.
The big man, as I said to you when I was talking about the strikers, that he's a handful, but Big Helander had him in his back pocket. He played him really well, leading into him without giving away any free kicks, and absolutely played him right off apart. So that was pleasing to see. The manager's done his homework.
Were you surprised, Jimmy? The Brazilian never started tonight?
I was, mate. I was. But that's the way they picked their team. I think they underestimated Rangers, folks. I think they thought that they were just a wee daft team from Scotland and were going to run out of tappers, but that never happened, obviously.
It just shows you, doesn't it? Like what happened is, going down the leagues in your route to Europe, how quickly the stature and the size of the club can be really forgotten, and how things move on. But well, sure, they'll know who we are now. That's a fact.
They probably watched the game on Sunday and look well at that. Oh, yeah, we've nothing to worry about here. They're crap. You know what I mean? That's what's happening.
That Feyenoord victory at Ibrox was a fluke. That's probably what they thought, yeah.
But who'd have been sitting here thinking that the results that Young Boys of Bern got?
I know.
I think we all thought, they would be possibly us, but maybe them as well would be the Bolton Dogs, So they've surprised a lot of people. So the next round of games,
I don't care what anybody says, Jimmy. That artificial pitch they've got is a big advantage to them. It's unfair that's allowed in the top leagues and Champions League or UEFA Cup and Champions League. It shouldn't be allowed. It's crap. It's not. It's cheating as far as I'm concerned.
It's got to be a certain standard, and obviously they make that standard, Albert. So UEFA allow it. So there's nothing else we can really do, So we've been there. It was the game we wanted out the road, and we go out the road. And unfortunately for us, we should have won the game. Even a draw at the very, very least we should have had. And where would they have been sitting in? 5 points, possibly 7. So we'll there's others got to go there now. We've been there. They need to come to our place, and we should hopefully, and I think we will beat them. And I'm looking forward to the Porto game 2 weeks tonight, because that's going to be a raspberry game. That's going to be a great game. I hope, as I said last season, Rapid Vienna was the best atmosphere I'd been at Ibrox for a lot of years in a European night. So I hope the Porto game surpasses that. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, definitely.
Been joined by another caller. It's Aldo. Evening, Aldo.
Evening, Brisbane. After watching this game tonight, it's kind of frustrating how well we can play in Europe, but when we go back into the league, we can lose silly points, and you can turn and say it's individual errors, but it just seems to me like we're the best when it comes to European qualifications or
all right, fair comment and frustrating, particularly because of Sunday's result. If we'd have won on Sunday, I don't think that frustration would have been there. Albert?
Was that, mate? I've missed that. Sorry, pal.
if the frustration with the results wouldn't have been there if we'd have got that result on Sunday, just even ground out a result.
Aye, I mean, I don't know if it's going to turn out a blessing. Oh, here go that blessing nonsense. But I don't know if it's going to be a good thing that the result on Sunday kicks us into some sort of reaction and all that. And you're right, we wouldn't have got that reaction if we'd have won on Sunday for this game. But hey, I'll take it any way it comes. Just a pity about Sunday. I've still say it, Sunday was a more important game to me, I'm sorry, and this Sunday's a more important game tonight. It's a great result, love it, take the praises, sing with praises, great, but the two Sunday games, the Hearts game and the Motherwell game, were important games to me, mate, really, honestly.
Aye. I don't think there's a lot of people disagree with all the Bridgeman.
Hello?
I think it's consistency in it. Every team strives for consistency, and each game's just taking on its own. How you performed last week has no bearing on what you do tonight or tomorrow or whenever. And even though we play tonight, we play well. Who knows what we're going to be like Sunday? That's what's frustrating. But it's got nothing to do with our opponents. It's just how each players are, how they are physically, mentally, and
that's what's frustrating Aldo, and I don't think he's alone there, Aldo.
No, absolutely.
I think one of the most frustrating things in the last couple of months or couple of weeks is the loss of Ryan Jack. I've always stressed that he should be the captain of Rangers. Listen, I think Tav's good. I think I'm a supporter of Tav. I think he's exactly what we need for an attacking right-sided player, if you know what I mean. Like
Ryan Jack, we might have just missed him in that last 30 minutes away in Young Boys.
I think a lot of people have got a lot of horrid opinions of Tavernier because they expect a full-blown defender. We all know that he's not the best defender in the world. I don't think you could point out many people who are playing full-back who is a good defender. I think in nowadays, when it comes to football nowadays, the modern football, the full-backs are kind of like wingers. They're used as wingers. They're used as forward-thinking players.
It's a modern game, Aldo. It's a modern game. But Ryan Jack, I'll go to JFK with us. How if spots and maybes, but maybe if we'd have stayed on the park in Bern, we might have seen it the game.
I mean, to see Ryan Jack play the night was a bonus for the amount of time that he played, and I think he made a big difference to the team. But I mean, I don't see how we can dissect the team tonight. You know, I think we've got to be positive of what we've seen tonight. Ryan Kent was phenomenal. Ryan Jack was phenomenal. The whole team was phenomenal, wasn't they? So let's take every game as they come, as we always like to do here in Rangers Radio. But it's good to criticise and dissect games, but I don't think the night's game we should be dissecting that, you know, who should play where. And the fact is that was he any good, or was he going to play good the next game? We all know we'll be going to see Rangers for far too long to know that every game is different. We might not even see. It might be 4 or 5 changes for Sunday. No, we don't know what the manager's going to do. You know, he might drop Hollander again and bring in big Katic. No,
I'm going to put one out there. Greg Stewart will start.
I thought Greg Stewart would have started.
That's a great shout, by the way.
I thought Greg Stewart would have started tonight. I thought he was going to be in place of what I said to anybody I've ever known. If Ocho starts tonight, forget it. Greg Stewart, I wanted him to start. I wanted a forward-thinking team, but you need a bit of defensive. Listen, I'm so proud of my team tonight. I cannot believe what Rangers did tonight. I honestly expected a loss tonight.
But we got a result, didn't we, Smith? Come on, Smith.
Hello.
But we got a result we didn't expect.
I don't know. I think I was expecting us to compete, and I was hoping to get a come away with a draw. That was the best I was hoping for. But I didn't think we'd get a draw in that manner. I didn't think we would compete in the sense that, you know, we could be sitting here unlucky not to have taken all the points. So we thought we maybe no get it, but it was just a great performance, wasn't it? And you know, the team can. I didn't think we had that performance in Mallorca really, but it just shows you.
Does anybody feel that Brian Jack is like a Brian, like a Barry Ferguson type?
I don't know. He's improving. He's improving, but I don't know if he's there. He's not there yet. He's not got a winner. He's not got a winner's medal yet.
Can I come in next year?
When you go, Bridge?
Can I just say that Ryan Jack is Ryan Jack, and he's not as if he's a youngster that's going to change the world as he goes up. He's at his peak now. He's actually at his peak now, and you can see the difference. We had him in tonight, and oh boy, did he help us out tonight. What a great game he had. And that's what Ryan Jack is. That's the way he plays his football. I don't think he'll ever be as Barry Ferguson or any other type of old Rangers player that we've had. He's just Ryan Jack. I'm not being funny when I say that. I don't compare him. I couldn't compare him to any of them because he wouldn't be as good, in all probability, in your mind as Barry Ferguson was, who a lot of folk on here and a lot of Rangers fans all over the world absolutely loved Barry Ferguson playing for Rangers, and he was a real tiger and so on and so forth. Brian Jack's not that type of player.
Would you guys agree that we've not actually found our midfield ball winner yet?
We'll get Steelers in there. We've not got an Ian Ferguson or maybe a McCall, but they play different.
Yeah.
Aye. Davis reads it lovely and steals it.
Tremendous.
Aye. He for that maybe half a yard he's lost. He's 5 yards in front of his mind. And I tell you what, I hope Stephen Davis goes on and gets record caps for Northern Ireland, and we have a testimonial for him at Ibrox. Rangers versus Northern Ireland to pay tribute.
That would be wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful. Yes, I agree with that one.
Anyway, Bridgeman, we've reached that time of the evening.
Another marvellous night. Seriously, what a great result for our team, and well played to every single one of the players. Well played to the management and their team and his team, and to the Bears that were there. Just wonderful. A great night, great result for us. Let's hope Sunday's coming up. Change what do you call it? The slant a wee bit. We're going to be playing Motherwell, and it's going to be tough. Once again, it's going to be tough. So please, to all the Rangers fans all over the world, particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, keep it going and just keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers will always need us.
Yeah, can I thank everybody who joined the panel? They're all the great callers who came in and joined us. Everybody that took part in the lobby and everybody that listens. I'd like to thank Fox, Old School Blue, and Blue Broad for the technicals tonight. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11, talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Fox.
Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. Well, the legends come and the legends go, but Rangers live on just the same. For a new one's born when the blue shirts won, and we all remember their name. We are the legendary Rangers. We wear face the world and say, bring it on some more, 'cause you know for sure that we don't do walk away. We don't do walk away.
They come from every Highland glen, from here to Lochnacar. They sail from near old Belfast to the bonny banks of Clyde. They gather round to Timeless Park and loudly sing with pride. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. In case you didn't catch it, friend, now set your mind at rest. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. The boys in blue of Ibrox High, the Scotland's very best. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. In case you didn't catch a friend or set your mind at rest. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. The boys in blue of Ibrox High, the Scotland's very best. There's Richie Shearer, Robin, John Craig McKinnon too. There's Baxter, Henderson, George McLean, they proudly wear the blue. There's Miller, Brandon, Wilson, what better could you want? Plus 70,000 Rangers fans that proudly sing this chant. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. In case you didn't catch a friend or set your mind at rest. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. The boys in blue, the Ibrox High, the Scotland's very best. Richie Shearer, Robin, John Craig McKinnon too. There's Baxter, Henderson, George McLean, they proudly wear the blue. There's Miller, Brandon, Wilson, what better could you want? Plus 70,000 Rangers fans that proudly sing this chant. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. In case you didn't catch your friend or set your mind at rest. Oh yes, R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. The boys in blue of Ibrox High, the Scotland's very